My goal here is simple. Funner for everyone.
Hey, Jane, you having fun?
Woo!
Is that legal?
Because around here, funner is a state of mind.
What is going on, Laker fans? Thank you very much for tuning in. A little Lakers Talk Daily on this Monday. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Got some playoff action coming up. What do you think of that uppercut? Pretty good uppercut right there. All right, Laker fans, we're done. Regular season is over. 82 games. Put that to the side. I'm going to spend a little time here recapping a little bit of the regular season and then kind of a quick little look into the game against the Minnesota Timberwolves tomorrow. They look cohesive, huh? Timberwolves look like, what more chemistry can you look for than to watch the Minnesota Timberwolves yesterday? I don't even know how they ended up winning that game with all the unnecessary activities going on. Let's put it that way. A quick shout out here. Number one, thank you to Harris Resort SoCal, proud partner of Lakers Talk Daily. We appreciate their partnership. Find your funner state of mind with a visit to Harris Resort SoCal. Voted best resort in Funner, California. From dining to unwinding, you'll find fun around every corner. Learn more at harrissocal.com, harrissocal.com. 2 hours away from downtown LA, located out in northern San Diego. Great place for a staycation, so we appreciate their partnership. All right, number two, subscribe to the channel. You're already here, so just subscribe to the channel. Would greatly appreciate if you do. Share with any of your friends or your peeps that are a fan of, obviously, Lakers basketball. We're putting up content on a daily basis. Bergman and Yates are putting up some Dodger content. We're live streaming our show, so anything you guys can do, we greatly appreciate it. We'll continue to put up the content. All right, recap of the Lakers season. If I'd have told you a month ago that the Lakers are going to finish the season 4 games over 500, if I'd have told you at the trade deadline, Lakers are going to finish the season 4 games over 500, they're going to lock in the number 7 seed, and they're going to host a game here at Crypto.com Arena against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And if they win that game, then they get a shot at playing the Memphis Grizzlies. I think a lot of Laker fans would have said, where's the pen? Sign me up. I'm in. What do you mean? How are they going to end up 4 games over 500? How are they going to finish the year 18-8? I think one of the top 3 records, at least over that stretch. Since they started the season out 2-10, I know they had one of the top 3 records in the NBA. So, and I'm not trying to justify, I'm not trying to make it sound like 43-39 is 25 games over 500 and that we should all be jumping for joy. But there was plenty of times this year that I thought to myself, yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, they're not going to, they're in some real trouble. There's a chance that they don't even make the play-in tournament, or if they make the play-in tournament, they're going to be in that 9-10 slot, maybe that 10 slot, so now they have to win 2 road games just to get in. They avoided all that. So I want to give them their credit for how they ended the season. I want to give them their credit. Rob Pelinka went out before the trade deadline. Rui Hachimura has shown to be a good addition. He's not a star player, but he doesn't need to be. He needs to be a role player. He's got good size, gives them wing depth that they didn't have before. The trade for Mo Bamba, we haven't really got to see the fruits of it because Mo Bamba was out, but I think he'll get some opportunities in the playoffs when it makes sense, can kind of spread the floor, and he's a 7-footer. And then, of course, the big trade, Jared Vanderbilt, D'Angelo Russell, and Malik Beasley as part of that deal that sent Russell Westbrook out of L.A. and then back to L.A. That's the game changer. You put all those pieces together, and that's a big reason why the Lakers are sitting where they're at. So overall, I think there's a couple things that you ask for when you are walking into the playoffs. Are you healthy? The Lakers, it seems like, are the healthiest they've been at any point this year. It was only Dennis Schroeder that was missing these last couple of games, neck spasm, something along those lines. Hopefully he's good to go for tomorrow. But Bron is back, and he had 7-8 games to get ready. Anthony Davis, I think, ended up playing in total 55 games this year, which is, last year he played 40, the year before 36. So Anthony Davis obviously was around for the Lakers this year, and around enough to make this kind of push towards the end of the year. So your guys are healthy. Are you playing your best basketball at the right time? Listen, their record says that they are playing their best basketball at the right time. I think this last week was a little odd for me. Not really much of a sense of urgency. They allowed teams like the Utah Jazz twice. Utah was very close to beating the Lakers in Utah. Lakers won that game in overtime. The Phoenix game, Lakers were just kind of sleepwalking. The game against the Clippers was a tough game, some circumstances, but the Clippers won that game, and that actually was the difference of having to be in the play-in tournament and having to avoid it, which the Clippers avoided it. So I think this is the most that you can ask for from this Lakers team under the circumstances, under how they started off the season. I'm excited where the Lakers are sitting. Now, that doesn't mean Tuesday is going to be a walk in the park against the Minnesota Timberwolves, because I don't think it will. I think Lakers win the game. But, they got to play better, and there has to be that sense of urgency. The one thing I have some concern with the Lakers is they've seemed a little tired in a one-game play-in tournament tomorrow. Being tired is obviously, it could have its effect. And the Lakers are turning around and playing again. The good thing is they don't have to travel. Minnesota's going to come. And even if they lost that game, which I'm not by any means suggesting that they will, or I think they'll win tomorrow personally. But even if they lost that game, they're not done. They just have another game coming up on Friday. But handle your business tomorrow, and then you could get that rest. So tomorrow I'm going to actually preview the game, Lakers and the Timberwolves. I want to see what happens with this Rudy Gobert stuff, and what the action that the Minnesota Timberwolves end up taking, if any. So I think there's still some stuff that we got to figure out. But to put a bow on the regular season, I'll take the 43-39. I'll take it because they finished the season out 18-8. I'll take it because the NBA trade deadline seemed to be the difference and save the Lakers season. So kudos to Rob Pelinka and everybody else in the front office. Now we get ready to go win a game tomorrow against the Minnesota Timberwolves so the Lakers can get that 7-game set against the Memphis Grizzlies. Laker fans, your comments, your thoughts, just in general. What did you think of the regular season, the position that the Lakers are in going into the play-in tournament? I would love your thoughts there. So thank you for being a part of the show. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be back on tonight. I'm going to do Lakers talk, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Got the show with T-Raj, of course, as well. So we got you covered all day long on Lakers basketball. Thanks, Laker fans. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.